How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another installment of my Legendary Weapon review series. Today we're immersing ourselves in Destiny 2's vast arsenal. Within a broad spectrum of alternatives, deciding on the most effective weapon for each specific situation is a demanding endeavor. In this Legendary Weapon review, I'll be straightforward and to the point. This series offers practical insight into weapons' functionality, whether it's a crucial choice for active use, valuable for specific scenarios, or just suitable for dismantling into legendary shards. I'll efficiently discuss any suggested PvE god rolls and the contents that benefit from this weapon. Since these recommendations stem from my viewpoint, feel encouraged to experiment with various combinations to discover the setup that suits your personal style of play. Now let's delve into today's legendary weapon review, highlighting Eleatic Principle Arc Machine Gun. Starting in Season 22, you can find this weapon at the helm, where you can purchase it using ritual table engrams. These engrams are obtainable by completing various activities such as Crucible, Vanguard, and seasonal events. After acquiring 5 weapon patterns, you gain the ability to craft this weapon within the throne world, providing you have the ability to level it up and fully customize your potential god roll. This arc machine gun is a solid choice if you're seeking to complement your seasonal artifact, as in Season 22 you have the machine gun anti-overload perk, offering a tool to defeat overload champions. This weapon's damage output is decent at close range, but at longer range you're lucky to hit the mark once, or even with the amount of recoil, even hit anything at all. If you enjoy holding onto a bull while shooting a machine gun, then keep an eye out for this god roll drop. I'd like to briefly discuss the overall impression of the weapon, as the Eleatic Principle provides a satisfyingly shooting experience, being that of a jackhammer, making it ideal for effective mid-range combat only. For this weapon's ultimate PvE god roll setup, I recommend focusing on the following primary perks. Let's start with Zen Moment. Dealing damage progressively curbs recoil and flinch. For the second primary perk, we have Target Lock. Damage amplifies with prolonged targeting. Hits within 0.2 seconds each offer escalating damage buffs, after 12.5% of the magazine capacity hits. Assuming no misses, it's a roughly 25% damage buff after 100% of the magazine shot. Incorporating the secondary perk, while not mandatory, they can significantly enhance the overall feel of the weapon. For the barrel slot, I recommend Arrowhead Break. This perk features a lightly vented barrel, offering excellent recoil control and a noticeable boost in handling speed. For the magazine slot, I recommend Extended Mag, which greatly increases magazine size, but it reloads much slower. The origin trait we have for Eleatic Principle is the Head Rush perk, allowing for standing up after crouching for a short time, granting this weapon a brief period of improved handling and reload speed. The origin trait is decent, but I don't really crouch much with a machine gun, but if you need to, do it. For the weapon mod slot, I'd recommend opting for a backup mod modification, resulting in an increased magazine to pair with your extended mag, allowing for a huge magazine size. Then to complete your weapon customization, add a reload mod masterwork, which grants an increased reload speed, allowing for this weapon to output more damage with increased weapon uptime. I will say, this weapon fires super fast, so you will be reloading often. Regarding the content where I suggest utilizing this weapon, let's briefly discuss it. Seasonal activities, Mows down, Mows hive easily. Vanguards, great for ad clear. Gambit, it works. For Lost Sectors and Grandmaster Nightfalls, it's recommended to use this weapon specifically for ad clearing, as the boss damage falls short, as it's hard to hit that crit spot with how much recoil is happening. For raids, the Thunderlord would be the only arc machine gun I'd recommend for raid content, and the Eleatic Principle can't really compete with that, so I'd recommend using a rocket or some other heavy weapon instead. For PvP, don't even try it. Go put a rocket or grenade launcher on, come on. Therefore, is utilizing this weapon recommended? I'd say vault it or scrap it, as its lacking perk pool doesn't help it compete with other machine gun options. So there you have it, quick rundown of a legendary weapon. You might have started watching this video with the question of whether to scrap or actually even use this weapon. I understand the difficulty in managing weapons in your storage, since my vault is always full. I could genuinely relate to the uncertainty and the frustration it brings. Hope this video provided valuable insights. Now take this weapon for a test drive yourself. If you've learned something new, please consider hitting the subscribe button and sharing your opinions below. Remember, Guardians, the universe is vast and your power is limitless. Keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next adventure.